wrestling fans. My name is Brian Crazy. You are watching the F and Brand of Wrestling and Entertainment here on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in once again. I am back with my TNA Impact Wrestling review for September 6, 2012. We start off the night with Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. Jeff Hardy ends up picking up the win over Samoa Joe, advancing to the #1 position in the Bound for Glory series. And this begs the question, has anybody ever seen Jeff Hardy win a match via submission? It was pretty surprising. I really don't like how this match finished. I think it was a great match. There was great work with both of the workers involved. But I do have to say, Jeff Hardy defeating Samoa Joe by submission, especially the submission that he used, really just didn't look believable in my opinion. It was a great match. Let's not take anything away from it, but the finish just really wasn't what it should be. But I understand why they did what they did. They wanted to advance Jeff Hardy to that #1 position, and I honestly felt like that Samoa Joe deserved that position. Samoa Joe really hasn't been featured too much lately. As you noticed in the last few months, Samoa Joe has regained some steam. He's regained some momentum. And go back a year, he really wasn't involved in too much. He had that limited program with the Pope, and then there was a whole bunch of nothingness. So I really liked what they've done with Samoa Joe. I like what they've done with his character, and I like that he's being pushed once again. Then we go into knockouts action. Tara versus Gail Kim. Tara picked up the win in this match. I assume going into this match, Tara was going to pick up the win because she is the #1 contender for the Knockouts title, and you don't want your #1 contender getting beat 3 days before the pay-per-view and look weak going into that match. Then we go into a segment with Joey Ryan and Al Snow. Al Snow says, Joey Ryan, come down to the ring. You want your opportunity? I'm going to give you one more match. No panel of judges, no this, that, or the other. You win in your match, you get your contract. Joey Ryan was all for this. Then Al Snow revealed that he was going to be the one that Joey Ryan had to fight. He was posturing throughout this whole segment, and Joey Ryan ends up getting this, the taste smacked right out of his mouth by Al Snow. He ends up fleeing the ringside area, threatening Al Snow with a lawsuit, jumping the guardrail, and that ends this segment. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of Joey Ryan. Then we go into Bully Ray versus RVD. Bully Ray ends up picking up the win over RVD. And then we go into tag team action. Kazarian and Daniels go against Chavo and Hernandez. There was a great backstage segment where all the tag teams were sitting down with Hulk Hogan, and they really had to give their opinions and their reasons why they deserved to fight the tag team champions. Chavo and Hernandez were the ones that ended up winning that debate, and they ended up going against Kazarian and Daniels. Kazarian and Daniels were successful. They picked up the win. But post-match, the general manager of Impact Wrestling, Hulk Hogan, comes down and says, hey, AJ Styles wanted to fight you guys 2-on-1, but I've decided that he needs a partner. He can't do it alone. And Angle and AJ Styles are going to get their rematch at the No Surrender pay-per-view for the tag team titles that they once held. Then we go into the final segment of the night, Aces and Eights and Austin Aries. A little bit earlier in the night, Hulk Hogan gave Austin Aries the green light to do whatever he had to do to get information out of the Aces and Eights. Then we see a member of the TNA security deliver a member of the Aces and Eights to Austin Aries. Then it's implied throughout the night Austin Aries beat information out of him. Then Austin Aries brings him down to the ring and tries to get more information out of him. Tries to find out who the leader of the organization is, and also makes a deal. Proposes a deal, I should say, with the leader of the Aces and Eights. You come down, you accept a match at No Surrender, not for the title, not a wrestling match, but a fight, and I'll let this guy go. The leader of the Aces and Eights, well, the big guy, the one that tried to break Austin Aries' arm, the one that has been the voice of the Aces and Eights, came down and in a surprising twist of events, ending up knocking out his own member of his own team with a hammer. Then he ended up brawling with Austin Aries in the ring to close out Impact. I thought it was a great Impact. I can't wait to see No Surrender firsthand and provide you guys with a full review. Now it's up to you guys. You got to hear some of my quick thoughts. Now I want to hear your thoughts. If it wasn't for you guys, the fans and subscribers, I'd be a guy that's just talking to a camera. So it all depends on your fan interaction to make this whole process work and make this whole process successful. Please leave your comments below. Thank you for watching for the F and Brand of Wrestling and Entertainment here on YouTube.com. My name is Brian Crazy. I'll catch you later.